Night things, and also Starry Night is a famous painting.
No.
Well,
So-
if you guys
course.
are in agreement, I can make you the Starry Nights.
Yep,
Are you
let's
okay?
do it. Yep.
Alright, we're doing the Starry Nights. Alright.
But who brings it up? Like, are we at the campfire or something? And what, like?
I
Well,
mean, go
you
ahead.
could rip off the painting. Oh, what do you call this? This is great. What are you painting?
We should be called this.
We can do if you guys want. Maybe next campfire, you guys can have a little interplay where you decide on that name for the group. But I will officially change the name to the Starry Nights, and that's KNIGHTS, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
STARY?
Yeah.
Double R, I believe.
Double R. Okay.
Mhm.
Starry. Oh yeah, look at that. That is the correct spelling. All right. You are on Discord, the Starry Nights.
Maybe
And
then the okay, this
I'll change
I
that
think-
in my other stuff as well. Starry Nights. Okay, you changed it in the sheets. Good. And finally, I'll change it on the actual Roll20. Unfortunately, this episode, I've already called you the Unknown Mercenaries for the stream. But after this, it should change.
Oh, you could see into this future.
Yeah, I can, sorry.
Leaving the.
Chronomancy is not one of my abilities as a DM. I have many, but not the ability to see the future or past.
probably not one of wizards classes that you remove.
Yeah, it's not my my DM specialty, my subclass. All right, Starry Night is official in multiple places, and you can each take a story point for picking your group name. You also get another one if you post your character bio in the party section, just FYI.
That's why I was wondering
should
why we
make
don't
one.
have it. Can you remind us once again difference between inspiration and story points?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
inspiration points can only be used for one thing. You spend them to gain advantage on your next roll. So you have to use them before you roll. Story points you can use to re-roll. Oh, and the inspiration points you can use once per short rest. The inspiration points can be used once per day. They can be used to re-roll. You can also spend them to do things like in the story, like bring in NPCs, do like a private quest. It kind of talks about it more in the house rules section.
We want to keep our story points, but our inspiration.
Inspiration's
use-
easier to get. I'll say that too. Story,
Yeah.
besides doing your profile and doing journal, those are the journal is the only way to consistently get story points to keep to do the journal.
And MVP was inspiration or story?
MVP is inspiration.
And about how many story points is like we aiming to get here?
Well, you can have up to 10. You can have up to 5 inspiration points and 10 story points. Story is more powerful for sure because reroll is more powerful than advantage. And like I said, you can use them for a bunch of different things. So speaking
What would be an
of,
example when you would use a story?
Yeah.
Give an example of when you would use a story point.
so let's say like it's kind of vague, like but let's say like there's a spell that you saw in like a homebrew or a book, and you're like, that spell's really cool. You could be like, I want that spell. You know, Lou, can you make sure it's balanced? And I'd be like, well, all right, I can make this work. Maybe give me 4 story points, and then I'll look over the spell, see if I'm okay with it, and then bring it in. That's like a random example. Or if there's something in game that is like unlikely, but you think would be really cool to happen. Like one of my people, the group was being chased, and there was a boulder in the way, and he spent 2 story points to just be able to roll the boulder out of the way, so like the group could get past. So it's kind of to
Kind of use them for whatever to some relative degree.
yeah, like to an extent, like you can't just say
Yeah.
I didn't die
Just
there
like boom,
when
that
you get
blows up.
stabbed.
But like I could do some cool painting, maybe.
Yeah,
with,
it's
like, a
almost to
handful.
sort of take semi-control as like a storyteller role and be able to do crazy stuff. Or if you spend 10 of them and the group agrees to it, we can do a private quest for your character for some backstory thing.
For 10 of them? That's great. That sounds fun.
Yeah, so a couple of people have gone on like story-based private quests during the game. But yeah, that requires all
Totally.
10.
Okay. Something
Oh, yeah.
like, for example,
Painting quest.
we are in a dungeon, and we all forgot ropes, and you could spend 1 story point so that we find a rope in a dungeon, something like that.
Yeah, something like that wouldn't be, out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Or just to say,
Lou,
like,
just an idea.
I want to do a
Painting
flashback,
competition.
and I'll say when I was in town, like yesterday, I bought that rope, and we can just say like there's a flashback, and yeah, you actually did buy it, even though you thought you didn't.
Okay, but that's actually a very good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like just to reward people for being active on the game outside the game to give you a little bit of a, reward. But anyway, any other questions?
Nope.
All right, so let's get to it. Wait, am I streaming? Why does it look blank? Oh no, I think I am. Yeah, I am. All right, so we are on session 3. Robert, you would be scribe if that works for you.
Yeah, good.
I will have. Let's see. And yeah, we have Grinkle as the previous scribe. Grinkle, would you like to give us a recap of the events of last week?
Yeah, so last week, not too much crazy stuff happened. Just a lot of exploring and little fights. So it started looking around, fighting to the east, found some guys, some armor, a bit of gold. Went north, found that barricade, which had zombie-looking things behind it, abominations. Kind of left that alone. Went back down, found a little symbol with a trumpet on it. Later, we found it's magical. I don't know. We'll check that out. Going down, found that room with all the spider webs. There was a dude in there. He was unconscious. We didn't check it out at that point. But, yeah, maybe, spoiler, it comes back. So we keep going, find that little area with the pickaxe. It looks like someone was trying to chip at something. So that's something to look for. Kept going, found that secret room, which was pretty fun. I enjoyed that section a lot. That was making me giggle a lot. I was pretty terrified the whole time, and it actually somehow just worked. I don't think that's ever happened to me, where like a door with magic, nothing goes wrong. It was crazy. Anyways, find some cool stuff in there. A sword, which Robert now has. He's decked out. Looking around, we do find a trapdoor where we find Alan, who's his friend. Badly injured. We just get him and run out of there before things happen, and like I said, find out that magical.
You skipped over some of the bandit stuff. The only thing I
yeah, sorry. So there were some bandits that found us, and then the spiders killed them.
Yeah, so it was basically like a heated battle. The bandit captain had knocked a couple of you out cold. Luckily, the spider who had been kind of harrying you came in and attacked him and kind of dragged him back to the web while you guys ran away. So yeah, that's the only other thing that happened. So thank you for that recap. It is
we did find the guy, by the way, hiding under the floor, the one we were looking for. And with some medicine, we stabilized him, and we managed to get him out.
Yeah, you had basically helped him get out of that area and secured the item he was trying to get to Shock. So it is the 85th of summer at 8 a.m. You would just camp for the night, so you would leveled up as well as fully rested. Bring us back to the Highguard map.
Did I get a story point, Lou? Sorry for that. Or
Yes,
is that-
so for doing journal last week and then reading it, you would get a story point. So somewhere
And
on
then
your
you've got
sheet,
one
just put like
for
1 of
the
10 story points.
Yeah. Oh.
And also remember, you can only use one of those a day, so you might want to make a resource, like, one of one that recharges on a daily rest in your character sheet. But it is the morning. The camp and everyone around is kind of waking up. Shock kind of in the morning stops by. He says, I just wanted to thank you again for helping me rescue Alan. You didn't have to, and I'll remember that you did that for me.
That's
No problem,
alright.
man. You're a
Oh,
good dude.
Yeah, we wouldn't want such a nice guy as Alan to just die somewhere in old ruins, in old sewers, under the floor.
Says, well, make no mistake, if it wasn't for your actions, he would have. I mean, we got him back, and he's still not doing great, but at least he's recovered. So he'll be riding in a wagon with us. I think it's too dangerous for him to stay here. So I'm going to be bringing him with us to Char. But yeah, if we hadn't gotten there, he definitely wouldn't be alive right now. So thank you all for your help in this.
That's all right. But Shock,
man.
other than saving him, was it successful in terms of what he was supposed to bring? Like, is everything all right? Because he was supposed to bring us some kind of an item, right?
He nods. He says, yes, I secured the item from him. So that will not be an issue. We're all set.
Okay. Yeah, so when are we leaving for Char?
He says, right after I get the merchants all settled in.
But today, right?
Yes, probably within a couple of hours. So if you have any last-minute provisions or any type of supplies you want to buy from the market, now's the time. I mean, we do have some on the caravan that you can buy, but there's definitely more available here.
Stuff we should be consumables we should be having, Lou, just so I don't get behind on that. Like food or has that?
So, I mean, if you don't have someone who can gather food, you definitely want to have rations. I mean, if you're going to be using a bow and arrow or a crossbow, you want to have bolts and or arrows. You can set the sheet to automatically deduct an arrow or a bolt whenever you attack, if you set the macro correctly. But yeah, I mean, yeah, those are the main things, like ammunition, food, obviously, like ropes and pitons can come in handy, camping gear, backpack, all that good stuff.
Guys, is there anything we should grab? Do we have anything we need to sell? Oh, I have a leather armor, because I have new armor. So can I sell that quick?
Yeah, I think I said it was 30% book price. It's the current economy. So yeah, you can just quick sell it for like 30% its book price.
I have some of this stuff. You know when you always get all this other crap? And I'm kind of the guy who doesn't want to... Like, I have perfume. Is there any reason I should be...
I mean, you can use it however you can creatively think of to use it. Like, if you're trying to throw off a bunch of, like, hounds that are following you, perfume could come in handy.
Yeah,
like, if you want it for role play purposes, like going on a date or something, you can have it for that. It's up to you. Mechanically speaking, perfume doesn't have, like, a set use, but, if you're creative, you can do stuff with it.
Yeah. Lou, I wanted to do a couple of things. I want to sell my hand axes, which I have 2 of, and instead buy like 5 javelins.
Sell your what?
Oh.
Hand axes?
Yeah, I want to switch my hand axes for javelins. I just want to sell hand axes and buy javelins.
Yeah,
Would
so
it be
again,
okay?
it would. Yeah, you could just say 30%. You can sell anything that isn't like an art object or a magical item for 30% its book price. So
That because javelins are so much better as a thrown weapon. I only use it as a thrown weapon.
Where does it say book price? Do you guys know? It doesn't say when I look it up on the.
I
No,
mean, it's just the
Um,
player's handbook usually. Let me see.
I use 5 tools. It has book price of everything.
Yeah, like I think if you go to the compendium and search, what are you trying to sell?
leather armor. Just a quick little.
So if you search for, I think, armor.
There are items. It doesn't say.
Rules armor. I think if you scroll down, it has the cost of all the armors. If you just search armor, then click on armor. Same thing for weapons and items.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you find it?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So that's where you'd find the stuff. Is just usually searching for not the item itself, but like armor, weapons, or items, or toolkit. Just the categories will bring up the different types of items.
Hmm.
Alright, so anything else? Otherwise, I'll just
Grinkle.
pass.
Grinkle. Do you have
You said
that?
30% off. I'm so sorry.
No, 30%. So you times the full price by 0.3 if you're using a calculator. Go ahead.
Suppose.
Go ahead, Robert. What were you saying?
Grinkle. Did you learn that identify spell that we talked about?
I believe I did.
We may need to look for a pearl.
I need to look for what? A pearl, eh? Yeah.
A pearl, and I was actually thinking because we do have a bit of something left in a party loot and something else, and because identify is pretty much thing that is useful for everyone, maybe we could try to kind of chip in for your pearl altogether, because it's quite an expensive thing, and I don't think
You
need
guys, I don't
to.
mind paying for most of it also though, because I will be in it.
So
Yeah,
how
that's
do you
fine.
want to how do you want to do it?
Like,
Yeah.
how do I want to do it? What do you?
No, I just like we could do 33, 33, 33, because
Yep.
like a pearl is useful for everyone, and you already kind of helping us by taking identify spell. So down the line, it would be quite useful for everyone. So I'm happy to give you 33 gold for a pearl if we can find it here.
Okay. Luke, can I go find a jeweler? I guess.
Yeah, so during the morning hours, as the caravan's getting ready, I guess you all go over to the marketplace. There are people selling gems. If you talk to the guy, he has a couple of pearls that could fit your use, like what you're trying to do with them. The cheapest one is 125 gold pieces. He's selling.
Haggle.
Yeah, if you want to haggle with him, that would be persuasion. Or deception. I'll let you use either.
Just before we do this, I don't have the 33 gold to give because I swapped over to a battle axe that I bought last time. So
Okay, I'll give whatever I can.
All
The
right,
haggle.
so you try to haggle for his pearl. Go ahead and give me a persuasion or deception. Okay.
Oh.
So he kind of crosses his arms. He says,
Come on.
I have people lining up to buy such precious gems. The price is the price, friend. 125.
Can we even scrape that together? We even have that kind of change right now?
Nil, do you have anything to spare?
I have 12 gold.
Yeah.
So we can.
I'll
We'll come back.
probably-
Yeah. Well, we'll go. Okay, I'll go get it outside. I tell the guys so we don't look like we don't have enough. But
All right.
We just don't come back.
You just
Yeah,
yeah.
but we don't come
Like,
back.
I'm gonna go get it and just don't come back. All right. So he just kind of nods as you leave. Anything else non-book related that you guys want to buy? Because yeah, that kind of stuff you would have to actually have an encounter, like pearls and like special ingredients.
Something like a disguise kit. Do I have to be proficient in that, or can I just get one and then use it?
You have to know how to use it.
I have like
Kits-
disguise self. Does that?
That's the
play
same
into it?
thing.
well, no. Are you talking about the spell?
Disguise self is like a spell.
Well, then you just need the spell. But for the kit,
Yeah, but I don't
you-
want to use like slot. So if I could have the kit, I wouldn't have to use this slot all the time.
Well, you'd have to have a proficiency in a disguise kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't just buy one, then like put a bunch of makeup on and have it work. You have to know what you're doing. So you'd have to invest, proficiency in that kit, same as any of the other kits.
Like, so if I have thieves' tools proficiency, does that mean I just have also thieves' tools?
Well, you have to have the tools as well, but to use the tools, you would have to have the proficiency. But you also
Okay,
have
I'd
to
like
have the tools.
like to buy the tools. Then I guess I'll have any.
All right,
My
so
bad.
yeah, you can
Yeah,
get that
enough.
at book price. That's fine.
Hopefully,
right.
I have enough for this.
Anything else? All right, so time passes. You finish up at the market, and it seems like the caravan is about ready to depart. Shock does a couple of last-minute checks. What
Is
time?
anything? I'm just looking through. I'll just throw it on and let you.
Yeah, take one last quick look at items in case you want to buy something. I'm still passing some time anyway. So it's about 10 a.m. when the group is ready to depart. Go over to the world map. Okay. So any last minute things that the group wants to buy, or are we all good? We all set for the 3-day journey?
Yeah.
Can I just like look through while we continue, or is that not?
No, once
Like,
we
just
go,
like-
we go. Like once we're out of town, you can't buy stuff. Unless
'Cause
you
I don't
want
wanna
to do
hold
like
up, I
a
wanna look
story
through
point
this.
flashback. Yeah, you have to buy
Okay, well,
stuff
then
while
we-
we're in this part of the story.
Well,
I
then
mean,
you
do
guys
we
have to
want to
wait.
take a few minutes while you think about it, or?
That's what I'm saying. Can we not just say what happens as like I'm buying it now? But it's just little things like I'm saying like I want some flasks, just like little things.
Well, you could buy stuff in
you don't need
Char
it.
once you get there.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's literally only 3 days.
There's
I can-
more
I'll-
available in Highguard because it's a big city, but I mean,
Sure.
the Char has stuff as well.
Ryan,
We're in a
I will,
rush. I'll
I will
I'll wait
distract you with a question, and you can have time to think about it. But actually, I wanted to ask you about the longsword that I have, because I right now have a longsword which we have not identified. Can I use it? Will I get at least some use out of it? Would I be able to identify what it is? Like, would it be just kind of dormant, or would it be still a magical weapon? And could I understand what it does by using it? Hello?
Are you there, Ryan?
Yeah, what's up?
He was asking you about a longsword.
You're asking me?
No,
Oh,
no.
sorry. I thought he was talking. No, he's asking you.
Oh, sorry, you were asking me. I thought you were talking to Ryan. Repeat the question.
I
Go
don't know.
ahead. Sorry.
Like the question was, can I use a sword that is not identified and identified by using it?
Oh, okay. So sort of magical weapons like +1 if you use them, or you do an examination during a short rest. You can quickly figure out if they have a bonus, but if they have other inert abilities that need to be activated, that would require an identify. Like for example,
Something like Flaming sword, for example, that does extra fire damage. Would it
Exactly.
be usable?
So, like, if there's some way, like, to ignite a sword, like, to make it a fiery sword, you'd have to know what that is, and that you'd have to either identify or do, like, research, which identify is a lot easier, because you don't necessarily, have libraries wherever you go.
Before we leave, and since we have not, I imagine there would not be an identification service, or would it be?
I mean, it's like anything else. If there are wizards in the area, they'll sometimes, like, they'll sometimes, like, take gold to do spells like identify
We'd be
or
happy
detect
to
magic.
to just pay for identification this time.
So it just, like, there's probably someone in Highguard you could talk to who could, like, maybe some old, like, fortune teller or a gypsy or some kind of diviner who you could go pay to identify something. Generally speaking, depending on the level of the spell, like, lower level spells are a lot cheaper. Like, an identify would be anywhere between, like, 10 and 50 gold pieces, depending on, how much you can haggle it. Whereas higher level spells would be a lot more expensive and not even necessarily available, depending on who's in town. But usually that takes time, so you'd have to walk around and, like, talk to people and figure out who might have that ability.
Since Shock is local, and he's kind of owes us a favor, I would ask Shock if he knows anyone.
For identifying, let's see. He'll say, well, I know in the marketplace there are a couple of soothsayers, basically arcanist specialists who do divinations. One of them might be able to help. And I'll say he'll give you a name of someone in the marketplace.
Okay, does he know you? Would he, if I tell him that I'm from Shock, would he know that I'm coming from you? And or you?
Let me make a roll. Hang on. He says, no, I mean, I've traveled with one. Yeah, maybe she'll be favorable to you. Let's see. Let me check my notes for the name.
You guys have rope? One of you? Either of you? Probably you, Shen.
I do have a rope, yes.
So, this woman, a younger woman known as Rowena Starside, who came to this town a couple months back. I spoke to her a bit in the caravan. She was nice. If you mention me, she might give you a discount.
Hey, I'll try then. I'll go try to find her, and I will ask Grinkle. Grinkle, do you want to come? I'm not very good with words. Hope maybe you can
man.
can help with your silver tongue.
That's what I do. You want me to cast friends on her when we get in there?
Nah.
I'm going to commit a crime.
Just.
Technically, it is a crime to do that, just FYI. Using magic
know,
to try to gain the upper hand in
I'm
negotiations.
happy to pay like 10 gold, but if it's more than 10, I really I think it's too much.
Definitely doable, but if you get caught doing it, you could get in trouble. Alright, so you head to speak to Rowena in the north part of the market.
I'll let Grinkle speak.
So she sees you enter her shop, and she says, welcome, friends. I assume you seek the mystic arts. Wish to know your fortunes?
Well, I actually have this thing here, and I point to the sword on my belt, and I say, I was told by someone named Shock, our good friend, that you can help identify this.
She says, oh, Shock. He's it's the caravan guard, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, is he in town? And she kind of does her hair a bit. You might be getting the sense of maybe a romantic connection here. She says, where is he? Just out of curiosity.
He's barely. He's leaving a couple of hours for Chomar.
He didn't come and say hi? I see how it is, Shock. Anyway, yeah, shock's great. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you can identify for me. I'm happy to pay unless it's too much. We are kind of in the middle between jobs and we don't have a lot of money, but
She says,
maybe you could
"Oh,
still help.
or go ahead."
Oh, maybe you could still help.
Oh yes, I can definitely help you out. That's you said that's the sword on your back you're looking to identify?
Or more on my hip. Yeah, this one.
She says, "Go ahead, place it on the table. Let me have a look at it."
Before we do that, I just don't want to go into anything and then realize that it's too expensive. How much would you charge for
Oh,
that?
for friends of actually give me a persuasion check.
I step in
What are you saying?
to woo her. I go, Madam, you are quite young to be owning such a business at this age. How
Yeah,
did
go ahead.
you?
Sorry, go ahead.
You keep wooing. Have you ever seen magical paint before?
This is
No,
one.
I have not. What
Do
sort
this?
of magical paint?
I paint her in the sky with my illusion there. With her
Alright, you
face
do
in the
like
air.
a minor
A
illusion.
minor, yeah, little illusion just in the air. I paint her, but looking even better. Like I make her look even better. Wow.
So you do because you have to do an object, I'll say you do like a painting of her, like a little picture of her in like some kind of you know, landscape. Give me
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
form. As you quickly do some brush strokes. She says, "Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. That's very pretty." And now give me a
No.
persuasion check.
Oh my god, these rolls are terrible.
She says, "Well,
I have such good.
you all seem like very nice people, and I do like shock. So I'll say 15 gold pieces. It's less than
Okay.
I charge most people. And I'll tell you what. Do you have any other items, or just that sword?"
We have a couple of potions, I think, Grinkle.
She says, "You can throw in
Oh
your
yeah.
potions, and I'll do them for the 15 as well. It just might take a little longer."
I'm happy.
Alright, so she goes and closes up the shop. She says, "Alright, let me get through this." And she rubs her hands together and starts the incantations.
Is the Excel sheet again with all the? Or how do I know where's our loot?
It's being carried by someone, I think, right?
What
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
I'm
food?
just wondering like where can I read it?
Oh, there should be a link to it in the. If you go to the
I
Discord.
think I think
Yeah,
you've put potions into your inventory. At least, like I was not adding any potions to any party loot. Like someone took them. Someone took potions.
Yeah, I think someone has them, but it doesn't look like the link is where it should be. So give me a sec, I'll post it.
I thought we were putting everything in the party.
No,
Well, unless someone just deliberately takes it. Like, for example, my sword is with me and not in the party loot.
yeah. Okay, so here is the link. I just put it in main chat. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I just put it in the journal. Let me delete that. Oh, I was in the wrong tab. That's why. I think if you go to main chat, no. All right, let me put it in main chat. The Google Doc link. There you go.
Yeah. There is nothing there because I have sold everything and I've given you guys gold
Yeah,
for that.
I thought that's where like the potions would be, but
No, I haven't added any potions here because when we got them, someone took them into their inventory.
Yeah. So the
maybe
party.
because it was probably maybe because I opened the chest. So
Yeah. Oh. Where is that sword? I thought I was just looking at it.
but yeah, we have these potions to identify.
Did I give you any of the stats on the sword?
No, just that it was a long sword.
All right. So let me see. So the longsword. She says this weapon isn't actually magical. But
Oh,
I will say that you figured out a couple of things from examining it. So it is a +1 masterwork weapon. +1 is to attack, and +1d4 slashing damage extra.
ooh, that's a good one.
But it
Nice.
doesn't actually
And
have
we
an
have
enchantment on it. It can still be enchanted.
Understood.
a darling, my wonderful woman. I have these potions as well.
Alright, so she
Find
looks...
We
Yeah,
have three.
she'll identify the potions. So yeah, the Dwarven Sword gets +1 to attack, and +1d4 to damage. It's a masterwork weapon, but it's not actually magical. So she looks at the potions.
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to.
Give me one moment. So the... Oops, wrong thing. Potions, there we go. So she says 2 of these are healing potions. This third one is interesting. It seems to be oil of slipperiness. Since you haven't encountered these
Thank you.
before, I'll link them.
Oil was the prenus.
Yeah, oil of slipperiness.
I'll hold on to them, gentlemen. I'll give a.
Sure.
So that's the oil of slipperiness. The healing
Actually-
potions. Let's see.
Sorry,
Do I have descriptions for those. Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna give a healing potion to Robert because you're the warrior. Here you are. I'd love to hold on to this flippery and the other one because I'm a bit weak. Those are nice.
It's okay with me.
She says, and tell Shock next time he's in town, he better come say hi.
He was talking about you.
Give me a deception check. Oh, what was he saying?
He was your eyes. Couldn't stop. They're so blue.
She kind of smiles and says, oh, well, his eyes were very blue as well, and I miss him.
Yeah. He's saying something like that. We gotta go.
Alright, so you quickly make your way out and back towards
Nice.
the town center, where the caravans are pretty much ready to go, if you all are.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head out.
To clarify, I have the oil of slipperiness and 1 potion of healing, and then Robert has the other.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure those are in your inventories. And just as a note, you can drag and drop items from the compendium into your inventories, potions included.
Although I made a list of stuff I wanted to buy.
Oh, from here, you mean?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I mean, if you have the money, you can go ahead and just minus the gold and add the items.
Just like flasks and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So the group will start traveling. You all don't have to worry about much for traveling since you're traveling with the caravan. The caravan's also feeding you for this trip, so you don't have to worry about food.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so you begin traveling. As you start to move away from the city, seeing like kind of the mile markers and a bunch of farmers and such going down the main path towards Highgard to do their daily trading. At first, you would see a lot of farms in the surrounding area, but as you get farther out, there are fewer and fewer, and you see less and less guards. And at one point, towards the end of the day, you just don't see anyone, just the forests. So the first day passes without any issues. Let me know if any of you are doing any RP scenes or anything. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep passing the journey. Making some rolls for...
I just constantly keep people entertained with...
I'll be doing my candle ritual when it comes sundown every day. And keeping an eye on, I think his name was Jack, the nervous caravan guard that we talked to in the tavern the first day.
Yeah, he's probably come to see you every now and then and spoken with you guys about how things are going, and it seems like he has become a little bit closer to the group. In fact, I will reveal his character card just so you have it. Okay, there we go. Jack. So let me check to see if anything good or bad happens. Time is passing. Alright, so yeah, in the evening, it is now, I'll say it's about 11 a.m. Sorry, 11 p.m. in the evening, as it is fully nighttime. The guards have their campfires down. They're doing watch rotations. Shock would come to the group during this time. He says, I hope you've all been well.
Yeah,
Very
nothing
well,
to
thank
complain
you.
about so far. What about yourself?
He says, the caravan trip goes smoothly, though I wasn't expecting trouble this close to High Guard. I wanted to keep you all kind of where you are in the middle of the caravan, just so the group can shift easily should the need arise. I mean, I've seen how well you can fight, so I know how valuable you'd be in a scuffle. But I wanted to ask you what you think your best placement would be, he says, in the caravan. Would you rather be closer to the front or stay kind of where you are in the middle?
I will be in the back.
What are we protecting? I would say we need to stay close to the thing we are protecting.
He says, well,
Whole thing.
we're protecting the caravan as a whole.
Isn't there a special thing we are protecting in a caravan? Like an item, like a sudden delivery? Aren't we trying to deliver something?
He says
I think that's...
you're talking
Just
about
protecting
Go
the whole
ahead.
caravan.
Well, he would say, are you talking about the item that was passed off to us?
Yeah.
That is within the caravan, but I have kept its location secret, so only I know about it. Not that I don't trust any of you, I just, if no one else knows, then there's no one else I have to worry about, if that makes sense.
Okay, well, then if so, then any potential ambush has no reason to know what the item is either, I would assume.
He nods and he says, exactly. So if it's hidden among the carts, it's very unlikely an ambush would be targeting that cart in particular. So I think this is the best method.
Then, honestly, I think staying in the middle so we can react quickly and be closer to any potential threat would be a good idea from my point.
He nods. He says, I'd be in agreement. But yeah, I just thought I'd check in with you, see if you had any insights.
Guys, do you have other thoughts? What do you think? Grenkel, no?
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind. Maybe should I be in the back? Or I don't know. I guess I just want to be near you guys.
This is straight. We actually
I
need to
stay
be
near
together.
you guys.
So
I wouldn't like that we split.
yeah, so just as just to let you know, the caravan is probably about 15 carriages. So it's it's a pretty big line. So being in the back by yourself, it would take the group a while to react to get to you. So you basically be, if something happened, you'd just be fighting with the guards back there, like with them on your side. At least until, the group was able to get to where you were. So that's why he kind of wants to keep you all in the same spot. Does that make sense?
I'm thinking together in the middle of caravan, so we have equally short trip both to the beginning of the caravan and to the end of the caravan, depending where the attack happens.
He nods and says, I think we have enough security this run that we should be able to fight off any would-be attackers. But, yeah, I want to keep you three together, because I've seen that you work best as a team.
I hope that some of other guards took my advice and brought some shields, because we do expect a bit of ranged opposition, from what I've heard.
He nods and says, yeah, the caravan as a whole is armed with shields and spears. They also have some crossbows, or at least some of them do. So we should be set in terms of armaments. As well. I'm going to go talk to some of the other guards to make sure we're all set, but let me know if you have any questions or insights, or you need to talk about anything. He's gonna head off. Alright, so I'm gonna keep passing time unless any of you have anything you wish to do. Okay, so the night passes without issue. And into the next day. Travel some more. Again, even though it's it's pretty quiet.
Hey Lou, I just looking. Can I try? I got kind of, because I'm a spy, a bit of a criminal background. I was wondering if I could kind of figure out. It literally says, I know. It literally says like corrupt caravan masters. Can I like kind of use that just to kind of talk around and figure out like what's going on in this caravan? I just do chatting. I guess I don't know. I guess I don't really know how this works, but it does say it. A reliable contact.
Yeah. So you have a contact.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Checking with this guy.
What are you trying to do? Your contact probably isn't in this caravan. Like, most likely your contact... well, you can choose where your contact is if you want them to be in Char or Highguard or somewhere else in the Empire. But yeah, you can send them messages and get information from them. Or have them do favors for you.
I guess because it says it just says corrupt caravan masters. Is there one here? And can I just talk and see what's going on?
No, caravan masters. Not all of them are corrupt. The caravan master for, this caravan probably isn't traveling with them. He's probably back in Highguard. Shock would be the closest thing to a leader of this caravan. I guess. What are you trying to accomplish?
See if I could use it. I don't know, I was just trying to see if I could get info from this caravan, criminal info from this caravan through this background.
So you probably could have found out more about what the caravan was doing. In Highguard, though, at this point, it's kind of traveling, so I'm not sure how you do that, if that makes sense.
Sure, I was,
I guess you could send like a runner back or something and
all good.
Try to
It's okay, I wasn't sure if there was some kind of role-playing, any sort of criminal activity going on in this caravan that I'd be able to sniff out.
Let's see.
And then be a part of, because that's what I am, I guess. Hi.
So...
I know we have a package. We're just trying to...
this is a lot harder to use while you're traveling. In a city, this would be really easy to use. But
Yeah.
now you're kind of on the road. I guess, well, we would have to flashback at this point. Like maybe you spoke to someone in Highguard about possible like corrupt guards or something.
No, it's okay. I'll maybe do it in the next place.
Okay, yeah, but this is definitely
Never mind.
something like you'd know people in towns and cities that you could get information from about like crimes and like corrupt activity, stuff like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, on this particular caravan, it's unlikely you know anyone in particular, just because it's like only like 20 or 30 people. All right. So let's see. Another day has passed. It is now. You've come to the bridge, and Shock's going to stop the caravan before going across the bridge. He says, tomorrow we'll get to Char, so I expect the attack comes then, but I don't want to cross the bridge just yet. I want to stay on this side in case something happens and we have to fall back. I don't want to get stuck on the bridge or in front of it.
How wide is the bridge?
The bridge is wide enough to accompany like one carriage at a time, basically. So you couldn't do 2x2 or anything. You'd have to go single file.
It is quite a bottleneck, so it is likely, it is a place where you need to be careful.
Yeah, and he says we should also keep an eye during the night, or keep an eye out during the night to make sure no one is setting up an ambush as we go across.
Yeah, I think that for us to cross the bridge, we should definitely take at least half of our people and cross the bridge first, and only then let carriages through, so that we have someone on the other side.
He nods and says, in fact, I was thinking it might be a good idea for the three of you to be at the front of the caravan just for tonight, just to keep an eye on the bridge.
Good idea, I
Sounds
think.
good.
He says, I
So
think...
that when caravan crosses, and we are ambushed, so that the caravan and couple of first guards are not there alone, so you have someone. You have people on the other side of the bridge when caravan's starting to cross.
Yeah, and I think you three are probably my best lookouts. I don't think anyone else in the group has as good as a perceptive eye as you all. Alright, so you set up camp by the bridge. It is later in the evening. And actually, at this point, I need to know watches for the three of you. So I don't think we have that set up yet. So there's 3 watches. Dawn, or no, it's I think it's evening. Yeah, evening watch, night watch, and dawn watch. Evening and dawn have some amount of light. Night watch has no light. Since there are only 3 of you, I'm guessing each of you is just going to take one of the watches.
Yeah, I'll take night because I have the 300-foot dark vision and I can bask in its majesty.
Right.
I'll take the evening then, if possible, because I do want to be able to see at least something.
Alright, so Robert's on evening, Nil is on night, and I guess that leaves Grinkle for dawn?
I'm on it.
Alright. So the night is passing. During the evening, Robert, give me an active perception check as you're on guard. You might notice something.
Ah, you mean me? Sorry.
Yeah. Your character, Robert.
Yeah.
Right before bed,
Mm-hmm.
before long rest, can I give him a bardic?
It only lasts 10 minutes.
Is it really?
Yeah, bardic inspiration doesn't last very long. So it might not be of much use unless.
Sorry. Yep.
All right. All right. So you're on your watch for the evening. You don't see any issues going to bed. Nil, give me an active perception for the Night Watch. And you can have advantage because of the distance you can see on this. It's 300. You might notice something. Okay. So, as you're on watch, it's pretty late. You know, you're basking in the glory of the stars and nightfall. You notice something odd. On the other side of the bridge, something glints in the moonlight for just a moment. And as you look over, it doesn't seem like whatever it was is still there. It's just like gone. But you could have sworn you just saw something on the other side of the bridge, like kind of in the weeds down below the bridge.
Okay. I'll wake up Robert and say we should probably check it out.
Wait. What happened? No. What's up? Are we attacked?
No, but there was something in the reeds below the bridge.
One other thing I wanted to ask the group. Sorry to interrupt the flow of RP. So when you guys do knowledge checks, like knowing things from your training and from spotting things, do we want to assume you're always telling the other party members, or do we want to assume you're not always telling the other party members? And you have to say you're doing it. So, like, for example, say, like, you enter a ruin, and I'm like, you know, history might tell you something, Robert, well, just for the example, has history, and he knows this is an ancient dwarven ruin. Like, do you want to assume that since he knows that, he says it to everyone, or do we want to assume he has to tell you guys?
I'm okay if you guys want. You have to tell, but I generally would say everything all the time. So
Yeah,
that's kind of the default.
Let's go like this. Like, unless you say specifically that you are omitting it, it means you're telling it.
Yeah.
It's okay if you want to hold it back for some reason, but you have to tell it. So the default setting is tell.
Yeah, and that's usually what it is. So, like, if you do want to, like, not say what you know, you would say, like, after I give the description, you'd say, okay, I don't say this out loud, or something like that, just to let everyone know that you're not revealing it. All right. So, yeah, you could assume now, Robert, when he wakes you up, that he told you what he saw. So I don't have to, describe it again.
Got it. Well, let's go take a look. I trust your starry eyes under the moonlight. Yeah, like, I think you have the best eyesight during night from anyone I've seen. Let's go take a look.
All right, so that's Robert and Nil are going across?
Yeah.
All right, so you move across the bridge carefully, going towards that area where you saw the glint.
Is it under the bridge or next to the bridge? Where exactly?
It's kind of on the other side, underneath a little, as if someone was moving through the reeds down there.
Mm-hmm.
When you get over there, give me active perception checks as you look around, trying to figure out what you saw.
Can I guidance myself first? O glorious night, please provide me.
Yeah, if you want. Oh, Nil is on fire. Alright, so you find some kind of thorny bushes where when you look through them, you kind of notice, like, it looks like a torn piece of fabric and a metallic pin on said fabric, which lets off a little bit of a reflection from the moonlight. This might be what you saw. Do you have history, or do you or Robert have history?
I do.
Alright, give me a history check. You might know something about this symbol. Alright, so you don't know exactly what it is, but you do know that this is a Deep Elf family insignia. The Deep Elves are a race of elves that live deep underground. And they have pretty aggressive society, a matriarchy. This is a symbol of one of their families, but you don't know which one. You just recognize the markings of the Spider Queen.
Is there a name Drow in your world, or is it Deep Elf?
It's Deep Elf, basically. Deep Elf are the Drow.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they live in the deep instead of the Underdark.
I'll pick up the badge and the pin. Can I see, like, anywhere around from it?
Do either of you... Sorry, was someone saying something?
No, that's fine.
Do either of you have survival?
I do.
Alright, so survival might reveal something if he says that and you're kind of looking around.
Yeah, let's take a look. I will look at the pattern. How reeds were trampled. Anything that could help me identify what's going on. Could
I'll
I
give you guidance beforehand.
Yeah, that's what
You will find what you need on this blessed night, and a miracle will be had.
Maybe. D4. 8. So you do find some signs of passage, but you're not sure which direction they go in. Something definitely came through here recently.
Yeah. So there was something was here. I hope it was not a Deep Elf, but looking at this thing, chances are there were.
Did it head towards the caravan at all? Or was it just passing through away from us?
With an 8, it's impossible to tell. You just know that it was here.
Okay.
Yeah, it was here. It was kind of trampling around, but this is a bit concerning.
It seems like part of its fabric got stuck on something. It may not have noticed its pin got knocked off.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take the fabric as well. I got the Deep Elf
Let's
badge.
take a look.
And
Let's keep an eye on Deep Elves with torn sleeves or whatever it is.
okay, I feel like I should let Shock know as well.
Did you leave anyone on guard when the two of you came across here?
Oh,
Because I
Oh,
know
probably.
Grinkle is still sleeping, right?
yeah.
Alright. Alright, so you head back. Grinkle's
Yeah.
still kind of sleeping next to the campfire. You see a couple of guards walked over. They say, oh, there you two are. So I'm kind of concerned. I didn't see anyone watching the front. Is everything okay?
Yes.
We were just here, like a couple of meters away, on the other side.
Thought we saw something.
Sorry,
Oh.
we see everything under control.
They kind of look over, say, nothing to worry about?
Nope.
No.
They just kind of nod and say, all right, well, have a good night. Let us know. And they just kind of go back to their guard duty. Grinkle's snoring.
Yeah. I will wake Crinkle and tell him that. I know he's sleeping, but he probably likes a good story.
Hey.
What the?
I'll just kind of give him a friendly kick to the ribs.
Is that just how Grinkle wakes up? Huh! Just every time. What?
Oh, hey, what's going on?
It's a little jumpy.
Interesting. Like, when is the last time, Grinkle, you've seen a Deep Elf?
Yeah, this is not what he says, but he says, "How's your mom?"
How's your mom?
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Alright.
What?
When is the last time you've seen a Deep Elf? Because me and Nil, we just found this, and I kind of sadly show him the pin.
So you
Oh.
can make a jack of all trades roll. You might know something.
Yeah.
It would be
In what, history?
It would be history, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, you also recognize this as being a Deep Elf insignia, but again, you don't know exactly what family it's from because you don't know much about the politics of the Deep Elves.
This is from the Deep Elves.
Yeah, and it looks quite fresh. Like, look at the fabric. It was like freshly torn, probably today. It's weird.
What does this mean?
Sorry, what do you
Wild.
say?
What does this?
Yeah,
What?
like
Do you
like
think?
the,
Do
it
you think someone's
obviously
in
would
danger around here, or what do you think
would
this is
be
like?
deep well
Like, what
piercing.
is this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it means we're being watched by someone.
Watched but not attacked because um,
Better keep this in your mouth.
he's out.
Shock walks up to the group at this point. He says, a deep elf? Sorry, I overheard
Yes.
a bit of that conversation.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's weird. Take a look at that.
Takes a look. He says,
Yeah.
well,
Show him the pen.
I don't know much about insignias from their culture, but I do know that many deep elves who I've met on the surface are, well, they tend to be quite eccentric and usually very skilled. To survive in the deep in that society requires a certain amount of training. Why would one be observing our caravan? This makes me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, and especially from what I know about them, they are not only skilled in terms of survival, but they're also quite skilled with weapons. So they are a formidable enemy if you have to fight one of them.
Was there any type of trail? Were you able to see where the deep elf went?
No, it was kind of trampled. I could not
but
make sense of it. Maybe you can.
and yeah, hidden by the river.
As well.
You can take a look. I point towards where the reeds are. Maybe you can find where it went. I was not able.
All right. He nods. He says, "Just cover me," and he starts going across. Oh, no. So he looks around and just comes back. He says, "No, I would agree with your assessment. This trail is not followable wherever they went. Definitely someone there."
Yeah.
He says, "All right. Well, all we can do is keep an eye out."
Yep.
All right. So, unless there's anything else, I'll say you guys go to bed. Continue to pass time. Alright, so it is now the 87th of summer. You wake up in the morning, start traveling again. Again, just let me know if doing anything. Alright, so the day, like you're careful as you cross the bridge. Again, like you said, kind of sending people over to keep an eye out, but you don't find anything of note. The day is passing. As you're traveling in the evening, you think you're probably about 5 or 6 hours from Char when nightfall comes. Shock seems nervous to set camp, but he also doesn't want to travel through the dark. He looks to the group and he says, "Do you think we should forge on through the night or take our chances and fortify?" He says, I don't think we're going to make it to Char without an attack. My guess is they're waiting in the night to ambush us as we go."
Well, then we may as well fortify.
He nods. He says, "That's what I was thinking as well." All right.
Yeah, because if we are ambushed on the go, we will be ambushed on their terms, and here they will have to ambush us on our terms, and we are prepared.
All right. So you set camp. Robert, I think you said you were on evening watch, right?
I was on evening watch, yes.
Give me a perception.
Oh no. Perception.
Oh, decent roll. Alright, so you're keeping an eye out. Tensions are high as a lot of the guards are having problems sleeping. But during the kind of evening into nighttime phase, you are sitting near the campfire when you see kind of something moving through the shadows to the east of you. You could swear something was moving through the brush, and then you see several more bits of movement. What do you want to do?
I stand up, I take my shield, and I wake up others. Saying, I think we got company.
So
Ah.
luckily,
I wake up.
Alright, so luckily, you did notice the ambush before it happened. So I'll say you all are all awake when the yelling begins. And the group is attacked. So you're all conscious at this point. And you would see several... Oh, do I not have a token for you, Grinkle? I could have sworn I made one. Didn't we make you a token? Alright, I'm just going to use this for now. I don't know why. That is not a token. Alright, so from the north, you see charging out of the darkness what looks like several orcs along with some sort of goblinoid figure. You also see the ones you saw coming from the east of you. And it sounds like there are more to the south. So go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
Before we do that, can you regenerate my macro?
Yes.
Or do something, because I still have old things there. And could we have
Maybe.
a 5-minute break before we roll, before we start?
Oh yeah, sure. We can do that. Yeah, let's do a 5-minute break. Let's see.
And then as we're waking up, can I, like, before they came, was I able to, like, give them both a bardic? That...
You didn't say you were doing it. Odd or even? I'll roll a dice.
Okay, odd.
Alright, unfortunately, you didn't think of it in time. So
Alright.
there's no bardics just yet.
I was thinking I'd be a little sly, but... Okay, 5.
Would I have my vigilant blessing? Just do I have to? Does that go when I sleep?
Do you have to put it on? Let me see Vigilant Blessing. What does it say? Like, is it just something that's always on, or?
No, so I have to like reactivate it, but it doesn't like cost me anything. It should just always be on, to be honest. But it's
I
a bit
mean, you
weird.
could have put it on before you went to sleep. How long does it last?
It says until used.
Oh, so then yeah, it would still be on. You can assume you always have it on. That's fine.
Yeah.
If it's until used. If it only lasts
Slightly better.
If it only lasts like an hour, then I'd say you probably didn't have it on because you were sleeping. But yeah, if it's just on you, then that's fine. I'm going to step away for a moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah, same. Get a drink.
How did we spell shock?
an attack early on is huge, actually. +1, so maybe 5 extra damage already.
Yeah. Well,
That's big.
+1. No, it's +1 to attack and D4 to damage.
Oh, sorry. Okay. But still, +1 to
That's
attack.
good. +1. But it's still good. I still have old macros, so I'm not sure how it's gonna work. Let me see.
You're a fighter, eh?
Yeah,
Rob? So you got what, action surge now?
I do have action surge. Yes.
What's a cleric get at level 2? You get your like subclass?
No, so I get my channel divinity Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh, so we're gonna have this
But what?
temporary hit points now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna radiate a perfect evening. It's gonna be like a cool breeze going through, nice and chill. The sun just setting. You're gonna feel at peace. It's gonna be lovely.
It'll be lovely.
Oh, what is the radius of that?
Huh?
What is the radius?
30-foot radius.
Well, it's still very good. I'm not going far from you.
I need to also try and protect the people below us.
Do you guys know, are all of those enemies, right? So we don't have any friendlies here.
I think the guards are friendly.
Like, are those caravan guards or are those?
I think they're caravan guards.
Nope, there's
Okay.
20 guys.
So there's the 3 at the back that are about to get fucking.
Well, that's life. That's the
Let's
caravan
hope.
guard.
Let's hope this bottom left guy rolled good on his initiative. That's all I'm saying. Let's hope he was awake.
I mean, we're just protecting the caravan, right?
No, yeah, but that includes the people. The people are the caravan. The people are precious. Yes, they do.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh man, when I can start bringing things to life, guys, we're gonna be buzzing. Big thing.
You're gonna paint a dog.
To paint like a house, and then it'll come to life.
As in, like, become real, or like become animated?
Yeah.
Do you have any
sentient?
volume limitations?
Or large.
Well, large is not a house.
No, but it could be a small house.
Ogre. Large is like a cow. You could actually create a large rhino and live in it, Ace Ventura style.
Yeah, man. Well, you have to actually like choose something around you. I can't just like make whatever I want. There might be some flavor to that.
Yeah. But this is good. Like, would you be able to draw, for example, a rope or something like really useful in a dungeon?
Yep.
That's
One.
cool.
Oh.
Is it per inspiration?
Inspiration.
Like, does it have a limitation, or do you have to use your daily inspirations on that?
Nope. No, I can.
Is it performance of creation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you can make a non-magical item, and it's up to my bard level times 20. Times 20 is how much gold point value it's worth. So 60 it'll be, which is pretty much everything.
Will you make a pearl?
Yeah.
Oh, you a bar of creation?
I will be, yeah.
Is your creation permanent?
Oh.
I think it's permanent until you use it again, right?
Yeah.
Let me.
I'm just wondering if he could he could create a pearl, because pearl is a non-magical item.
You can only have one item created by the species.
Yeah,
what's the value you can create up to?
It'd have to be level 5.
20 times my bard level, so yeah, it'd have to be level 5.
Yeah, I think by that time we would get a pearl.
I mean, the nice thing about that is, like, you can just spontaneously make stuff you need.
Yep.
So, like, if you...
leather.
We don't need picks and like stuff because we could just have
Yeah, you could just make
Nice.
something if you needed it. Or, like,
a ladder.
thieves' tools or whatever. And technically, you could sell it and then, like, leave town. But at that point, you're doing criminal activity.
Proper crime.
It's like all their stuff would disappear once you made something new.
But then that wouldn't be on us.
Well, it depends on whether they can figure out, what you're doing. If you do it enough, people might get suspicious of you. But yeah, you could probably do that for a while.
And then talk your way out of it. If something happens. Yeah, but we're here. I think we rolled initiative. Do we have initiative? I don't see a tracker.
Not yet. Let me roll for everyone else. 8, 10. This guy, and these guys. Alright, so initiative. Ba-bow. Lots of initiatives. Alright, so as these guys are rushing up on the group.
So are those guys friendlies? So are those caravan guards, or are they also enemies?
Those are friendlies. Those are your people.
Okay.
So the first act, as this kicks off, as luckily you and the guards were not surprised because you kind of saw this about to happen. The first act is going to be Crinkle. So you're kind of standing there as everyone's looking around nervously. Robert has pointed out something moving in the brush. Then there is a yell for an attack, and orcs and hobgoblins are rushing at the caravan. You're first.
Ah!
What?
What the heck? What's going on here? This is all a little too much. 30 feet.
They're still rushing.
Hey, guys, we should go make sure everyone's safe, right? Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay.
Well, best way to make sure everyone is safe is to kill all the enemies. Grinkle.
This is true. Best defense,
we're gonna-
good offense.
Outscore him.
Is this a hill I'm on?
Yes, so you're kind of up on that hill there. So far, these three are running at your group. The other enemies are running at some of the caravan guards. It would appear the orcs are all targeting Robert at the time. You're not sure, or at this time, you're not sure who the hobgoblin is targeting, but you do see he has a longbow out.
I don't think we can see
You
him.
can see him. Can I see the?
Those of you
I can
who
see
can
him.
see him.
Okay.
Which I think is just nil at this point.
But doesn't he give us the range?
Hmm?
I haven't
Yeah.
done. That needs to be an action.
Yeah, he would
Oh,
have to
sorry.
give that to you.
Yeah, and I was asleep because it only lasts an hour.
Yeah.
It's mainly for like dungeon exercises, more than a whole night.
Okay. I'll just let's just do something. So I'm gonna Rob. Yeah. Keep your head up. Bardic too. Here we go. First the real Bardic.
Alright. Rob gains a bardic inspiration. That's your bonus action.
And I'm gonna go on the hill. And let me load it up. Oh yeah, what? I'm gonna leave this guy. How's a farmer get a girlfriend? He attracts her. Attracts her. That's hideous laughter.
Alright, so you're hitting him with a hideous laughter spell, which is a wisdom save. Oh, no, he does not roll well. So as you say that, he kind of stops for a second as if thinking about it, then goes, falling over incapacitated, laughing
I'm
like
gonna run
crazy. Now that makes him go prone, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And drop whatever he's holding. I think.
Becoming incapacitated.
Alright, so he drops his great axe and is just laughing like crazy. Make sure you
I know.
concentrate on that spell.
Okay, so which one's that? Done this. Oh, I got the list here
That
somewhere.
is, yeah, you can use your list there, but it's, I'll just mark you for this time. It's this one. So your turn is ending. The orcs go. So this orc is rushing up at this guy and attacking him. I guess you can't see a lot of these guys, so I'll just do their turns quick. This guy rushes over here and attacks. You hear the sounds of combat to the north and to the south of you. And the guard ally down there is, or up top, is going to rush over here and attack with a flank. Okay. This guard ally is being overwhelmed, but he's going to fight. A hobgoblin over here is going to take a bow shot at him. Oh, he is going to strike him. Okay. That guy becomes wounded. Another guard ally to the south of you is going to look over at Grinkle, and he'll look kind of panicked and say, "Oh, what should I do?"
Keep your head in the game and stay with the team. Get over there.
He's gonna
And I
rush.
I point to this area. I said, get over, kind of with the team.
Alright, he's gonna rush up the hill
kind of with him. Yeah.
and take the dodge action as he sees the guy rushing. That's
Be careful
for
of
him.
my hilarious jokes, also.
This guy to the north is gonna run up this way and do a dash to engage. This other guy up to the north. I guess, do you guys see all the light sources around the camp, so you kind of see what they're doing?
Well, I see something. I'm not sure what light sources are. Like campfires?
Yeah, like the campfires.
Yeah.
Alright, so they are giving off light. I just wanted to make sure that you kind of see what's happening outside of where you are. So this guy's
Like there's 6 people up here. Is that what you're talking about, kind of thing? And
Yeah,
a
yeah.
couple
Okay, so
here.
you do see them.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Alright, so he is going to... Oh, that should be hidden. Well, he would miss anyway. But yeah, it should not be showing their rolls. Let me hide that. Just because I don't want to... Yeah. Okay, so that guy, unfortunately, would miss the orc. Robert, you're up. As the battle rages.
I will rush towards here.
Mm-hmm.
And question: is there a way how I can somehow get rid of his axe that is now on the ground without spending an action?
I mean, you could item interaction pick it up, but you wouldn't really be able to because you have your own weapon in your hand and your shield.
Okay. Can I, as a bonus action, take it away? 1 square or something like that?
I mean, you could. It would be pretty easy for him to just walk over and pick it back up.
Then we just take an OP if he wanted to do that, right?
Yeah, alright, sure. I'll say you take your bonus action to kick his axe over here. That's fine. And he'll have to move away from you to get that. All right, so that's your bone, or that's your item interaction. What else?
And then I will attack this guy.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you lunge at that one, sword in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Is caught off guard as you suddenly come charging up as he was charging. Yeah, 15 will strike him. Oh,
That's 14.
ooh, he is badly wounded.
Oh, that
he
sword
is
is good.
still up. Oh, just FYI, the 1d4 extra damage is just slashing damage.
Really?
Yeah, that's the type
I'm
on
not
that.
sure I can just easily add it as a second damage type. Not sure if I can add it as a part of original. Or is it not? It's not showing it's slashing. I think I probably need to.
Well, 12 is huge.
Yeah, I think you. Well, he has the what is it that gives you the +2 damage?
The
fighter
combat
thing.
style.
Yeah, the combat stance. Let me take a quick look. So the 1d4, yeah. So I think you fixed it. But anyway, so he is still up though, just barely. That's it for Robert. Your guard ally to the south is going to yell, "We're being overwhelmed down here!" as he rushes over to aid his buddy. Doing a spear. Oh, nice hit. 7 points on this guy. Hobgoblin back here. Unfortunately, Robert, you can't see him as he's in the darkness, so he is taking a shot at advantage with his longbow. 22?
Yep.
Alright, so that would strike you. Arrow coming out of the dark. Luckily, doesn't hit you too bad. You take 3, but he does gain a sneak attack from you not seeing him, doing an extra.
Is it okay that I'm actually hit for 0? Does it mean anything? Because I have heavy armor mastery.
Well, it would just minus the 3, but you would still get the plus 1d6 for the sneak attack. So you would take another extra 4. So then you would just take the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the arrow didn't pierce too badly, but you did get a little cut from it. So that's it for him. The other hobgoblin is going to fire at the guard, again with advantage. Yeah, the advantage scored a... Oh no, he just managed to block it. Never mind. That just misses. This orc up here is going to roar with rage, getting into a flanking position and attacking Robert. Great axe. Ooh. 26 with flank. That was a good roll. So Robert, you are struck for another 7, which of course is reduced by the 3, so then 4. And Robert is looking winded at this point as he's been attacked from several locations.
No, I'm not. I'm still over half.
Yeah, winded. So you're not wounded, you're winded. Like, you're not at full, basically. That's what that symbol means. So that's it for him. Down south, the orcs are attacking your guard allies. You think you hear Jack down here, just FYI, in case you were wondering where he is. He says, "We need help." This guy attacks Jack. Ooh, but luckily he raises his shield and blocks. Alright, this orc is laughing his ass off on the ground. And I forgot, the flank wouldn't have... He still would have hit you, but yeah, he wouldn't have gotten flank.
I just yeah, you're right.
Alright, so yeah, he's laughing his ass off. Nil, what are you gonna do?
I can see everything, so I'm gonna go save our men down the bottom, because I see we kind of have them outnumbered at the thing, so...
Splitting the group a little, alright. It's a gambit.
Yeah, they have to be saved. To dash, it's a main action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah, you just get to take a second move, basically.
okay, yeah. So I will do 1, 2, 3.
So remember,
4.
moving through ally squares is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
Or basically moving through anything in the environment that isn't like flat ground is going to be difficult terrain, including allies.
Okay. So this is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then uh, 5, 15.
Yes.
20. I'll make it there.
Alright, so trying to take some of the heat off Jack. And that's your move
Yeah.
and your dash. Anything else?
I will use my bonus action to, is it? Or a thing, a bonus action, or I will just... so that's an action. I'm just going to... healing word. The bottom guy, the one that's wounded.
Alright. So you heal the soldier, giving him back 5. Got it. Anything else?
No, that's everything. Fine.
Alright. The NPC. This guy's going to attack the orc with flank. Oh, 16 with the flank would hit. Oh, the orc takes 5 points as he is stabbed. Into the new round, Grinkle. What do you want to do?
Okay, Rob, what do you... You can handle everyone, right?
Well,
Yeah. Nice to see this guy.
This guy
from where I
yells,
am.
"Someone's shooting him from the dark. Do you have some light?"
exactly.
Oh, this guy, what am I saying? Can I see this guy from where I am?
Yeah. Anything you can see on the map, you can see.
This isn't a hill in front of me.
I mean, it's sort of, but you can see around it. It's not blocking. It's not that high. It's only about like a 3 to 4 foot hill at the highest.
Okay, I'm going to... Can I also see Rob from where I am?
Yeah, so you can assume to enter the hill is difficult
Oh,
terrain,
super
but
hill.
once you're on the hill, it's normal movement.
Okay, but from here, if I can see them both, I'm gonna say, Rob, you got this, man. But before I go, I'm gonna shoot this guy just with a crossbow.
Alright, the one that's badly wounded.
Yeah, we'll try to take him out.
Yeah, 16 will connect. Oh, so he is shot right in the side of the head. And goes down.
Rob, you did all the work there. But I gotta go. And then before I go, toss one of these at Robert.
Alright, so Rob, you gain
Bonus action.
7.
And then I'm gonna go help the boys down there because they're hurt. We're gonna do 5, 10, 15. 5.
Save Jack. Alright, so you're moving down that way. Robert's been left.
And sorry, when I was just here, I yelled at this guy. His name's I don't know, Max. Max, go help him. He's got it, but you gotta help him.
Says,
Rob,
yeah,
you gotta go
of
help Robert.
course.
Well, get over there.
Oh, and I forgot, the guy that's laughing does get a wisdom
I need
save.
light. Like Robert will shout, "I need light." They're shooting at me in the dark. I cannot see that.
He says, yeah, I got you. So what's your wisdom save DC to break the laughter?
Let me find out.
Because the guy may have just rolled it, but I don't know.
Ugh. It is so funny. Where's that?
What's your spell DC? Is it 13?
13.
Okay, so
Where
now
does it say that quickly? I guess I don't know. Oh, it says at the bottom.
I mean,
15, yeah.
it's 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah.
If you want to do it quick and dirty. Alright, so no, he is still laughing, luckily. Alright, so your turn is ending.
You roll at the end of his turn, not at the end of.
Yeah, that's what I did. I rolled at the end of. I forgot to roll at the end of his turn, so I just did a roll now. So this guy up north is attacking. I guess the guy next to him does a great axe swing. Oh, crit! Ruh-roh. Oof, yeah, this guy is flat out beheaded. Ugh. That's it for him. This guy here roars in approval, and he's going to swing at the other guy. Which that guy will block and say, John, no! That's it for this orc. The one down south is going to attack Jack. 24 will strike. Jack takes 13, and he is down. Oh! That is it for that guy. This one...
what, dead?
Well, he's down. You don't know. You don't know how he's doing.
Yep.
So yeah, since we don't know for sure that he's dead, I'll mark him as dying. The other guy got beheaded, so he's definitely dead. Jack is down, possibly unconscious or possibly dead. You don't know. This other guy is going to attack the winded one, which he will dodge. Your guard ally up north, that guy's dead, so I'll remove him. The other guard ally, this guy down here, is going to attack back and say, save Jack if you can. 18 will strike. This orc is now badly wounded, taking 2 spear hits. He's bleeding. The hobgoblin. Hobgoblin. This one back here sees you running in. Blue. Or nil. He's going to take aim at you. Thinking that you can't see him, but you can. So no advantage. 12 is going to miss, and he realizes you can see him, and he's going to change targets to the other soldier, ending his turn. Your guard ally is going to rush up here, sheathe his spear, and use his action to light a torch. Lighting up the area.
Mm-hmm.
So let me mark him as a light source. Alright, and that's it for him. Your guard ally up north is going to stab at the winded one. Misses, ending his turn. This guy does the same, attacks the same target. 15 will strike, doing 4. Robert.
Okay. I will tell the guard, just take away his spear while he's laughing. That's the best you can do. And I will move forward here and engage the hobgoblin.
He says, you don't want me to go for the archer?
Like this guy will, this guy will wake up eventually. Just take away his axe, then go for the archer.
All right. So you move over towards the hobgoblin.
I move over towards the hobgoblin, and I will attack him.
All right. So he tries to put himself in a position to dodge as you swipe.
Wait, is he dodging?
No, it's just flavor. He's not dodging. He'd be marked with the dodge icon if he's dodging. Oh, he's not quick enough, and you connect with a solid sword strike. 24 will hit. Oof, he is down.
Wow. Fuck yeah. Yo, Max
man.
is killing it over there.
Well, he's not dead, but he is dying. But yeah, he's down.
Oh. then, okay, since let me see, it was 1, 2, 3, so it will be 4, 5, 6, and I'll tell. Okay, I got it. Because I'm now standing on where his axe is, and I'll tell the guy, go help Nil and Crinkle.
So as you say that, one of the guards to the north will yell, "I see reinforcements coming from the north. They have more incoming." So I don't know if that changes what you want to do, but
No, I'm still here. I'll have to down this guy. Like, I don't want to leave him. But now at least I can handle him. I didn't think I would kill Hobgoblin from one blow.
all right.
Now I time to handle him.
So that is it for Robert. Your turn is ending. Guard ally to the south. That's what's his name? He's down right now.
Jack.
Jack, right? So that's it for Jack because he's down. The dying guy here is going to be down. So Robert, you hear something coming from the north. As a longbow arrow, AC 22, I assume, will hit you.
Yeah.
So an arrow comes out of the darkness from the north. Advantage, so that is going to strike you. Oof. Doing 9 piercing, which is reduced to 6 because of your armor, and then an extra 4. So 10 points of damage. You just got shot by someone from the darkness. Probably another one of those hobgoblin archers. That's it for him, though. Orc to the south. Or wait, which orc is going? Oh, this guy's dead, so I'll just take him out. This orc is laughing, so at the end of his turn... Or wait, no, that's the wrong orc. It was the red
Good
orc.
luck.
This guy... So he sees Jack is down. He saw you casting spells, so he's going to rush up towards Crinkle, giving you an Oppie nil if you want to take it. Spellcaster.
Bring it on.
Alright, 18 would strike him as he leaves your threatened area, hitting for 3. He's going to keep going, though. So you spend your reaction. He rushes up, swinging a massive great axe at Crinkle. 8 will luckily miss as you jump out of the way.
Ooh.
That's it for him. Now the guy who's laughing gets another wisdom save.
At the end of his turn, yes.
Yeah, which it would be. He can't do anything. 16. So he shakes his head and says, "Wasn't that funny?" He starts to get up, but he can't do that.
I heard that.
He cannot get up just yet because it's the end of his turn. Wait, where's the symbol? No, I'll just do it from the menu. Alright, so no longer incapacitated. It's still prone. Nil, what do you want to do? Are you there, Nil?
Yes, I am. I'm having a little think.
Don't you have this cool aura of yours, or is it still on next levels?
No, I have it. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. I'm just
Glass or
thinking about.
something.
Yeah. Well, I want to save Jack at the same time.
Decisions.
Exactly.
Well, I think for my bonus action, I'm going to Healing Word Jack.
Alright, so Jack, luckily is not dead, and he would gain 4.
And then I will...
He is prone, making him a very easy target. So he is prone, and he has a level of exhaustion from going down, but he's no longer dying. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, for my action, I will use my Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary.
All right. So stars come from you in a 30-foot radius. Do you know how to add the 30-foot radius to your token?
No. How do I do that?
So if you go into the options, there's an option to do radiuses for yourself. You can just put in a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
The token options.
Yeah.
Alright, so a starry, low-light area of darkness appears around you. Anything else?
I should I'm probably gonna move. Just try and get in the way of the archer and draw some attention.
Now remember, you have to remember to give people temp HP at the end of their turns.
Okay.
So you have to call it. It doesn't automatically happen. So your turn is ending.
I will give myself the HP.
Yeah, you might want to put a macro that just you could quickly press and just say who you're giving it to.
Okay.
The guard ally goes. So he's going to attack the orc. Ooh, nice. 16 will strike, doing another 2 points, putting him to badly wounded. Into the new round, we have several more combatants coming down, so let me roll their initiative. Okay. Not here yet. So, initiative on these guys. If you're, well, I guess none of you are near the north part of the map, so you can't see exactly where they're coming from. Okay, so the first act is still going to be Grinkle. What are you going to do?
Of course. Of course. This man. I don't like him. But I'll try the old stab and run trick. I've heard of it.
Alright. So yes, 18
Stab?
will connect, stabbing the orc for 4 points.
And we'll do this as a bonus action. Haha, bye-bye.
Wounded. Alright, so
Invisible?
you suddenly turn invisible as he's looking around confused. So just FYI, I think I told you this, but this is the invisibility marker. So, alright, so you're invisible.
Go here. Get out of there.
Alright. So that's it for you.
At the end of your turn, you gain...
What do I get, sorry?
5 temporary hit points.
Ooh. Do I put that in the red circle, Lou?
Yeah, that would be your red. That's your temp.
Nice. Thank you.
So a reinforcement arrives from the north this turn. He's going to throw a javelin as he comes in. Oh, crit. So one of the northern guards is struck for 10 and is near death. Oh, so there's like a big old javelin sticking out of his side. Oh, help. That's it for that. Reinforcement. This guy is going to go for the guy who just took the javelin. Great axe. Oh, he blocks it. He says, help. That's it for him. The other guy is also going to go for the guy who just took the javelin. Oh, luckily he misses as well. This guy's fighting them all off. In the south, this guy who is near death is going to... Who was it that hit him? I think it was... Nil. He's going to go for you. Oh, 20 versus AC?
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Strikes you for 10 slashing. Luckily, you're shielding, absorbing part of that. And he yells something in Orcish.
Sir.
Now the south guy is also looking at you. And he is going to swing at you. 18?
That matches.
Okay, so just hits you. And you are struck for another 5. So 15 slashing total. Now, did you take that damage yet, or is my thing just not updating?
No, it wasn't updating for me. Let me just see if I can do it. So 7, and then I take 8, so I'm down to 9. Okay, there, I'll do it.
So your third one should be set to HP temp. Okay. Alright, so that is it for those two. Another reinforcement arrives. This one doesn't have a chance to attack because he had to dash. Guard ally to the south says, "I think I see something coming from the south. There might be more of them," and he is going to attack this dying guy. Oh, 19 lands a hit, and this guy goes down. Oh. He says,
he gets 4 temp HP. He gets 4, yeah.
Okay, so 4 temp. The hobgoblin in the shadows, knowing that, let's see, he doesn't know if Grinkle can see him, so he's going to shoot at Grinkle, which, unfortunately, Grinkle... Oh, you're invisible, though.
I'm invisible.
That's right. When do you turn uninvisible?
Start of my turn.
Okay, so he's not going to shoot at you, because he doesn't see you yet.
Or if I hurt someone.
He heard something, but if he can't see you, he's not sure what he's hearing, so he's going to fire at this guy, who just killed his buddy, at advantage. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. Dealing 10, which is exactly his HP, so he's gonna go down.
Even with the temporary?
Oh, he has temp, right. Nope, he's not
down yet. You
Nice.
saved him.
So he is still alive, though badly wounded at this point. Okay, that's it for the hobgoblin. So your buddy Robert is gonna move over here. Huh?
I'm gonna tell him that get close to the healer. Like we need to move positions. So I'm kind of waving towards the axe that he can grab and run.
Oh, so you're telling him to kind of leave and go south?
Leave and go south near to Nil. Like we need to be like we're all gonna die if we are here and they shoot at us. We need to move positions.
Give me a persuasion advantage.
Okay.
He really wants to stab this orc, but he also respects you. All right, so he'll give you a stern nod, grabbing the great axe and rushing south 30 feet. To here.
Does he need to use action to grab an axe? Maybe he can dash?
Oh, well, yeah, he's not done going yet. So after that movement, he's going to do a dash and get to here. So yeah, he's basically wielding a great axe, though he doesn't know how to use it. That's it for him.
He will get 6 temp.
Okay, so he ends in your aura. He's like, what the f is going on? As all the energy coalesces around him.
What's so strong with the group?
So this guy up here is going to say, fall back, there are too many of them. And he's going to disengage and try to reposition south a little, ending his turn. This guy up here says, I'm not going to make it. Just get back. and he is going to roar and stab at the wounded guy. Ah! That would just miss. Robert.
Okay. Robert will dash, and so I need to dash, I guess, here and here. Like, I think I can move here, even if I use double action to move his. I think I should be able to move towards here, right?
I didn't see where you moved.
Here. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So you just rush across the
I will,
field.
I will dash towards here, and I will second wind.
All right, second wind. That's it for you?
Yep.
All right.
You get 5 temp HP.
And you gain 5 temp. So Jack is going to stand up, and he'll give you a nod of thanks, Nil. Grabbing his spear as he does, and he's going to stab at this guy. Oh, the guy dodges. Ooh, okay, so can't see. Oh, can he see Robert still?
3 temp HP.
Oh, for Jack, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so Robert has a bunch of cover from him at this point. Yeah, I think he's just going to try to take out the wounded soldier, since he doesn't have a good shot on Robert anymore. Oh, but he misses. Wow, that wounded guy is fighting him off. Alright, that's it for the Hobgoblin. More reinforcements arrive. Another orc from the north, and he is going to throw a javelin at the wounded guy as well. Oh, and the wounded guy is finally brought down. He took a little too many attacks. Another orc over here. So this guy who stole his axe is going to stand up. He's going to... Keep hearing noises while I'm talking. Am I echoing or something? That's weird. Oh, anyway. So he yells something... Well, actually, he sees the downed archer. He's going to run over to him. Pull out his longsword. So that's 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to use aggressive to dash as a bonus action. Just come and fight me. So he's rushing up behind you, Robert, now with a longsword in hand, though no shield. That's it for him. So this guy over here... Oh, I think I screwed up the order. So this guy, for his turn, was just going to run down and try to go for the caster. So he's going for you, Grinkle.
Invisible?
Invisible. It'll be me.
Oh, he's invisible. Alright, never mind. So he was going to go for, who is it? Nil. Luckily, he did not roll high enough and misses you. More reinforcements arrive from the north. And this guy is going to attack the other guard. Another javelin, but completely misses. Nil.
Okay.
Is Nil wounded?
Nil's winded. He's not marked, but he is winded. He's not at full.
Okay.
He's been fighting a bunch, so his stamina is being used. But he hasn't taken a direct hit yet, because he's not at half or below.
At the book above me. Oh no, I'll do this one, try and clear away from the Alice. So I'll attack him with my battle axe.
Alright, so you take a swing with the battle axe versus his great axe. So yeah, 20 will connect. Ooh, nice hit. 8 points. That was to this guy, right?
Yeah, the bottom.
Alright, so that's his first hit, and that is a wound. As you cut through his armor a bit. He is definitely pissed off at you. Anything else? Alright. So the next guy, the guy still to the north, is going to retreat as well. He's going to disengage and run 30 feet and yell, "We're being overwhelmed up here!" Into the new round. Unfortunately, reinforcements are arriving from the south.
Fortunately for them,
Fortunately for them.
all an ambulance.
Call an
Not for us.
Alright, so that is a new round. Grinkle, you are still first. What do you want to do?
Oh.
Ooh.
Show up out of invisibility. Oh, hey guys.
Yeah, you just poof in.
Oh.
There he is! The guy next to you yells.
How about this weather? Oh.
Kill the spellcaster. Alright, so you're no longer invisible. What do you want to do? You can get rid of the invisibility quickly by clicking on the garbage can in chat to get rid of a condition on your token. Yeah, there you go. Tutorial.
I guess I'm not concentrating on that guy.
No, that
Anyone?
spell's been gone for a while, so you can also get rid of that.
I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stab this guy. Let me start. Boom, crit in his butt. Hey, I'm right here. Oh. One. 7.
Alright, give me one moment. I have to... check something. Alright, so you strike him for 7. You said that was this guy?
Yeah, top guy.
Oof, alright. He is badly wounded. Oh.
And then I'll heal Nil.
I sent you a message, Nil, just in case you didn't see it.
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Okay. So you do a healing, and Nil, you
On
gain
Nil.
7.
Hey, brother. I'll hurt them more,
Yeah.
please. Take them out.
So
Yes, thank
the
you.
orcs go at the end of your turn. Remember to give Grinkle some temp.
Doesn't it just not stay from the last one if he hasn't like used it?
If you roll higher, it'll get higher though. I don't know if you
Okay.
rolled max on him.
Oh. I'm at
5.
5, so if you roll...
Yeah, it's 5. It's
keep
5.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, take it off and take the new 5. Pressure.
It would just
You
be
want new magic?
yeah,
Pressure
sure,
magic.
do that.
Pressure.
So the orc is, oh yeah, he runs this guy down. He's trying to get away. Oof. 15 damage. He is dead. Oh. This orc will try to run down the other one. Great axe swing. That will miss. Help! This wounded orc will also try to run down this guy. But unfortunately, they have aggressive and can double move with ease. Oh, and this guy goes down. Okay. Let's see. Where's the next one? Oh, that's the dead guy. So he's dead. I'll remove him. This one, who is wounded, is very unhappy with you, Nil, so he's going to swing. 11 would miss as you knock the attack back with a quick parry.
Hi.
This guy from the north is rushing south 30 and then dashing 30 as a bonus, as he is attempting to find a new enemy. So the guard ally here, says, we have a bunch incoming. Watch out. He's going to move here to flank and attack the wounded one. Oh, 23 will strike. This guy takes another 2 damage. The hobgoblin from the shadows will now see Grinkle.
He gets 6 temp. If he had less. The bottom guy would get 6 temp, but I don't know if he had less or not.
He had none, so that's good. He has 6 now. Alright, so this guy is going to fire with advantage at Grinkle. Oh, 12? Wow, that was a bad roll. So that would miss. So you'd hear a foof in the darkness, Grinkle, as an arrow flies past. This guy with the torch and the axe.
What direction was Grinkle shot?
You heard... So you think there's a guy over here. You kind of know where he is because you can hear him. You just can't see him. He's over here.
And we have some light there.
This guy yells, on it! So he's apparently the torchbearer. 15, 25, 30, and he's going to dash over here. This guy goes, says something in Orcish and points at this guy. Snuff him out. That's it for him. That guy's dead. Or wait, who did I just X? Uh-oh, I think I X'd the wrong one. Oh, this guy's dead. Robert.
Robert. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and I think can I use, like, would this be difficult terrain if I want to move on top of this guy?
Yeah, that would be difficult terrain.
Okay, then I will move towards here and let's take a look, and I will boink this guy.
Alright, the wounded one. So you rush up,
Yep.
taking him by surprise. Oh, 11 is going to miss, unfortunately. Now remember, you do still have the Bardic Inspiration, I believe.
Exactly. Was it D6? Grinkle, was it?
I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, at this level, too, it would be a D. Oh, 15, yeah, that's going to strike.
Something about my paint really made you hit that guy, eh? Just something...
Alright, so 13 damage, he is impaled. Shink. Anything else?
I'm thinking... Yeah, not for now, not. Yes, let's... yeah, I think it was all of my movement and everything, so yes, that's it.
Alright.
Can you roll, please, my temporary hit points again? Maybe I get more?
5.
No.
Okay, so... Jack is going to stab at the guy south of him. Oh, he dodges. Alright, Hobgoblin.
You get 5 if he had less.
What did he have? Oh, yeah, he had 3, so now he has 5. Okay. So the guy to the north, he doesn't see any easy targets, so he's going to move 30 feet, trying to stay away from fires. He does see Robert with heavy cover, so he's going to chance a shot at him. You can't see him, so he would have advantage. You hear the shot coming from up here, though. Okay, let me just make sure he does see you.
Great.
Yeah, he sees you in dim light, so just barely. Alright, so advantage, heavy cover. So your AC with heavy cover is 22. No, so that was close, but it got stuck in the carriage over here. He yells something. That's it for him. Another orc is rushing south. Does 30, and then 30, and then he does a third dash. covering quite a bit of ground as he's rushing towards you guys. From the south, in the darkness, a familiar figure comes out. The Shock says, "Sorry I'm late, boys."
What?
And he is going to rush over here. It says,
Okay, we don't need you.
We don't need you. Get out of here, Shock. Get out of here. Wait, do you really tell him to go away?
No,
Get out of here,
No.
Shock. Oh,
like
he's
maybe
not-
as a jape.
We don't
I'm
need you.
not actually.
Alright, so that is enough.
Please don't leave.
Hmm?
Like, please don't leave.
Please don't leave. I love you. Alright, so he just runs up and murders that first guy. Ugh. And he says, "How are things looking?" That's it for his turn. This orc is
He gets
dead.
3 temp.
It's 3 temp. Alright. Says, "What's this magic?" This orc, with his longsword, going to rush in on Robert with his bonus action dash and stab at you. Oh, crit. Oh, no. Alright, luckily he didn't have a great axe, because that would have been bad, but he did have a longsword. I'm just going to manually roll
Out of
it.
spells.
Not the
Spells
best
go quick
crit.
in this game.
So he does 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage, which would be reduced by 3, so 4 points, which then goes to your temp. So that crit was not very impressive. And this guy would say something in Hobgoblin from the shadows, and he is now looking at Nil. He changes targets. That's it for him. This orc up north is going to do a triple dash, trying to get south as quickly as possible. So he's going 90 feet. Ending his turn. Nil. Getting some fans.
Oh yeah.
And this guy up here north is actually going to switch to you as well.
Die upon my darkness. Rally forth, and the evil shall not corrupt us. And I'm going to step up here and attack this guy.
Alright.
Fucking dead.
You go after that guy who just got here. Oh, but he is going to dodge your attack. Anything else? I can't hear you.
No.
Alright.
Did he have bardic inspiration, or did only I have bardic inspiration?
I think only
was
you
only
had
you.
it so far.
I've only given one out. Sorry, I've been using the bonus actions.
Alright.
Sorry, Nil. I'll inspire you soon.
No, it's fine. And I think that's my
Soon, but...
third turn.
You'll
of
feel
the-
so good
yeah.
soon.
Alright, Wrinkle. Speaking of, it's your turn.
Wrinkle.
Yeah, Rob. What? Did you say my name?
I thought I said, yeah, I guess Grinkle, not Wrinkle. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking charge ahead. Right up to this guy.
Okay.
I'll take care of this guy. Ah! Oh, no. Actually, yeah. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah. Before, as I'm running by, I take care of this guy. Nil. I sprinkle a little paint on you.
Oh.
Alright, Nil,
You feel really inspired because of that.
It's inspiring paint. Alright.
You give me a gold star, paint it on my chest.
The D6, and then I stab it. 15.
Yeah, 15 will strike.
Ooh, nice stat.
Yeah.
Oh. So he is now wounded. We are nasty.
And then,
stab.
now, yes. So it goes up by 1.
So it's 8. So I get plus my cleric level, so it's 8 total.
8 temp.
Oh,
Yeah.
up from 5. Why
Alright.
can't I change it 8?
So the orc goes.
Yeah, I can't change it for some reason, but
I think you have to do it on the sheet.
30 feet to here. Then he's going to move 25. Oh, and he sees Grinkle. So he comes up this way. Oh, great axe. Oh, but you dodge, luckily. That is it for him.
mind your manners.
This guy's going to run over this way, 30 feet.
Bring it on! Grinkle's going crazy. He hasn't been in many battles. He's like feeling a little, his blood's rushing.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, javelin. Man, they're rolling really bad against you, luckily. So yeah, that's going to miss you.
Bring it on! Hit me! And like the Joker.
You're having a Joker
me.
moment. Hit me! Hit
I want you to hit me!
Come
Come on! Hit me!
You're attracting a bunch of them with your Joker moment over there.
Ah.
So this guy
I'm
is
just
also,
spraying paint everywhere.
seeing that you're going nuts, is also going to throw a javelin at you. Oh, he finally hit you. 16 versus AC. So 8 piercing damage, which luckily your temp absorbs. This
got hit?
guy is dead.
You said me there, eh, Lou? I got hit.
Yeah,
for-
you got hit for 8.
Yeah. Ah. What's the your shield look like? No. You said it's like swirling darkness or something?
No, so inside you there's a cool breeze, like the most pleasant evening and night you've ever known. There's a
So
Okay.
sound of insects. Just a relaxing,
Nice.
calm, tranquil night.
suddenly a javelin's going to come at you, Nil, from the northwest, critting you for 10.
Okay.
Ugh. That is it for him. The guard ally down here is going to try to harry the archer. Shaka would actually, yeah, Shock's gonna, yeah, he'll tell him to go do that. So he's gonna move over here, doing a dash and ending his turn.
He gets
The
to, I think
archer
he had more.
is going to give him an oppie to move north. So he's going to take it. Spear attack. 17 will strike the archer. Doing 4.
Give that guard his temp HP.
Oh, what did
I
he
think
get?
he had more than 3. He got 3, but I think he has more.
Yeah, he already had more. So he's going to go up 30 feet.
Yeah.
Now the question is, can you still see him? I don't think you can.
Yep.
At least some
I
of you
think-
can't. Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, you can, because he's just within the dim light. Alright, well he's going to fire at Nil, which luckily you don't have disadvantage, because you have the crazy sight anyway.
Yeah,
18.
that would match it.
So I think that will just hit you. Well, hang on. Actually, you do have some cover from the hill. So I think that would miss, actually. He curses. That's it for him. Let me check something. Okay, good. That is what that is. So yeah, so luckily the hill got in the way, giving you some cover. Alright. You're a guy with the light. Shock, yeah, I guess he'd want him to follow him. So he says, keep the light on him. The guy nods and is gonna move up this way.
And probably dodge.
Yeah, and take the dodge action.
Is that still within my thing?
I think that's just outside.
Okay.
Robert. Because he doesn't actually know where your aura is. I guess he'd know. Well, he wouldn't know what your aura is, really, because he doesn't know what's going on. What are you going to do, Robert?
I will use my... Okay, so this will be difficult terrain, so 10 feet. Probably another difficult terrain, so 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll attack... Okay, I think this guy we can handle. We need to save Grinkle. Grinkle, are you... Look at all of those orcs, and I'll attack this guy.
Yeah, Grinkle, why are you tanking? Alright, so you
I don't
attack
even
that
see
guy.
any.
You can't see any
Oh,
of
I
them?
think I have.
Why are you running
Yeah,
into the
but-
darkness,
yeah.
Grinkle? Alright, so you get his
Ah.
attention. Come on, eat me.
Idea at the time.
I'll attack the guy.
Yeah, 15 will connect, hitting him for 10. Oh. Putting him to wounded. That's it for you, right?
Yes. That's it for me. And can I please get 10 hit point?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
give him- Oh, big temp. All right. Jack is going to move here for the flank. Stab at this guy. 15. Yep, that's going to hit, doing 3. Oh. The hobgoblin goes. Sees his dead buddy. Not happy about that. Let's see. He's gonna take a shot at Robert again. Though you
Can't
still,
see him.
huh?
I can see him.
Oh, you can see him.
Yeah, at least I can see him.
Oh yeah, he's just at the edge of the campfire. So yeah, it wouldn't be advantage. So unfortunately, he got too close. So with cover, that's going to be a 21. So yeah, that would hit because your AC is 20 right now.
Yep.
Arrow comes streaming in, hitting you for 5 plus a sneak attack because he has an ally next to you. So 11 minus the 3 is 8, and then temp. So your temp takes it, luckily. That's it for him. The orc here is once again going to swing at Grinkle. 17 will connect. Grinkle, you're struck for 13 slashing.
Oh.
A solid strike, putting you to near death. No, you take 13. Yeah. Alright, so Grinkle does not look good from that hit. Shock. He assesses the battlefield and says, Grinkle, disengage, you fool. And he's gonna go 10.
I'm fine.
Is it worth? Yeah, he's gonna go up there and try to cover you. So 10, 25. And he is gonna stop here and dodge, trying to get to you.
Would he get an OP from Orc?
He would, but he would have been dodging as he went through, so the orc gets an OP at disadvantage.
Okay, so he's dodging. Okay, gotcha. So he just wants to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to move up to cover his retreat, and he also sees a bunch of guys coming. So this guy is going to swing at Shock with disadvantage. Crit becomes a 13, so yeah, that would miss. Now that guy goes, who just took the Oppie. I think he's going to swing at Robert. Oh wait, no, he's got Nin right next to him. He's going to go for Nin. Oh, 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so he connects, doing 8 slashing to you, Nin. A solid strike. Nin is looking badly wounded. This guy over here is going to come rushing in with a dash and attack Robert. Luckily, you have your shield up and blocked. Nil. I keep saying Nin. Nil, what are you going to do?
Going to I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright, so you do some healing, trying to keep yourself up. Oh, nice heal. So yeah, you do a burst of healing energy, and you are feeling good.
Okay, well, so I'll just stay here, and I'll get
Oh, look at that. Max and max.
break yourselves upon me.
Yeah, the
You
knight
will
smiles
try in this
upon...
darkness.
Exactly. Alright, so Nil's turn is ending. Grinkle.
I rush further into the. I'm going to. Wait, let's start. How many arrows are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let me just quickly. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's so. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my oil of slipperiness. How much does it cover? That's a good idea, guys. How much space does it cover?
It should say on the oil. Let me see.
Is it like grease?
Give me your memory, because I just closed it. It just
Uh,
says it duplicates the grease spell.
I think grease does a 10 by 10
square.
foot square. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna toss it. Here,
Um,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so you're gonna oil of slipperiness those two.
So this area, like the floor, it's slippery. Grease the area.
Alright, so they have to both make dex saves. Alright, first
It's one on the
one.
ground. No one running through.
First guy. Oh, he's gonna fail. And he falls down prone. Second guy. Dex save. Oh, he fails too. He falls prone. You said it was a 10-foot square?
Yeah. So then the other 2 squares to their left is like where the other 2 blobs are. So anyone else running through gets stuff.
So like right there, right?
Okay, and then make him fall.
Yeah.
You gotta watch yourself, everyone. This isn't safe. And I'm going to turn invisible again.
Alright. So you
Gotta run.
suddenly disappear.
5,
Shock yells, well done.
15, 20.
Nice.
6, 10.
And I just whisper in his ear, "Yeah, I'm here now.
What the?
I'm just right behind you. It's Grinkle. Ode."
Alright, so he's creeped out, but that's it for Grinkle. This guy is looking around like, where'd he go?
You get 6 temp as well, by the way. But
There goes it.
So
How much?
6.
Thank you.
Guess gonna move around to here because everyone's saying attack the blue guy. So he is going to go for nil with Great Axe Swipe. 12 will miss you as your armor takes it. That's it for him. This guy is going to stand up, losing half of his movement. And he's going to go 10, 15. I'll say he moves down, and he's going to attack Robert. Oh no, that's a crit. Great Axe crit. This could be bad. So 5 and 11. Ooh, yeah, 16 damage. Oh wait, -3. Oh, but that still puts him to 0. So he catches you off guard. Unfortunately, puts you to the dying state. So Robert is down, though not out. That is it for that guy.
Make him sore up. I'm sorry.
This guy here. He's going to come this way. And attack shock. 22 becomes 11 with a dodge, so that misses. This guy here is going to come in on your soldier. And the soldier would dodge. This guy down here sees Robert go down. He says, oh, crap. Well, he's going to come in and try to assist on this guy. Spearing. Oh, yeah, that's going to hit him for 4, which will bring him down. Oh.
You could run, you could roll temporary hit points for this guy. If you roll more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so another...
He
Well, he
gets 6.
has 6 already, so that overlaps.
Okay.
This guy is getting tired of the stupid light, so he's just going to shoot at him. Luckily, he's dodging, and that would miss. He's going to move north. The guard ally is going to follow him, though he's getting concerned. He's getting far away from everyone. Robert, I would need a death save whispered to me.
How do I do that? Just roll, just whisper, just without. Okay, I'll just roll whisper
Yeah,
d20.
The easiest way is to just like turn your dice roller to whisper and then whisper me a d20 roll. DM roll, I think, is the option.
Sorry, no, I can't do that.
So if you click on the dice button, turn on GM roll, and just click on a d20.
Yeah, just.
Alright, so you know what you got. That's your turn ending. Wait, why is Grinkle whispering me?
I guess I don't get temporary hit points from aura.
You still do. They just
But
wouldn't stabilize you. So yes, you would get temp HP because you're still technically a creature. So you get the 6. They're just shielding.
5.
Or 5, yeah. Alright, so the guard ally, Jack, is going to try to help get some of them off of Robert. And he's going to stab this guy for 5. Oh. Which will get his attention, and he turns around to fight Jack.
That's 8 temp.
He gets 8 temp, alright. So that brings him up a bit from what he was at. The Hobgoblin is going to... He doesn't really have a good shot at anyone. His guys are in the way, so he's going to try to reposition. So he does a dash to go south. Orc is going to get up from his slipperiness. He's going to charge at this guy. Great axe swing, and he dodges. Alright, shock goes. He says, get Robert up! He's going to step on his square, turning towards the wounded guy and trying to take him out.
Steps on him.
Just steps on Robert.
This guy up.
13 will strike. Ooh, and that will take him down. Alright, the orc goes. He's going to go for nil. 16 will miss as you dodge out of the way, nil. This orc is going to go for shock, who's next to him. Ooh, 22 will connect, doing 10 to shock, who has some temp luckily. Takes 7. Oh, not wounded yet. Alright, nil. Bottom of the round.
Yeah, okay. He can beat that. He can get shot. Can I know that Robert has a healing potion. Can I take that and give it to him? Is that a thing I can do while he's on the floor?
Yeah, so you can take his. You need a free hand, but luckily you have a. Do you have a shield?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, so you'd have to
So-
drop your battle axe, but you could grab his potion from his belt, then administer it to him as an action.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, so you drop your axe to the floor. Go ahead, roll 2d4 plus 2. So you administer his potion to him. Shock is just circling, trying to keep them all back. So 8 points of healing, and you are conscious, Robert.
Damn, what was that? Thank you.
Or, no longer dying.
He says thank you and also looks that there are at least 3 orcs above him and he's lying on the ground.
Yeah, and Shock's just trying to keep them all back.
Exactly.
Alright, so the round ends. New round, Grinkle.
Okay. They're looking good.
You are prone, Robert.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? It's getting hairy. There's a bunch of orcs around.
I'm gonna cry. Run away. Let's
No way.
be killing someone, I guess, right? I guess I don't get much, so I'm just gonna shoot this guy.
Alright, the guy who's on the soldier. You do a crossbow shot.
Is that the? Do we know which one's the guy that I told to help Rob in the beginning? Is he by chance still around? We know.
Yeah, he's this guy.
Yeah, he's the guy following the archer with the light. Yeah,
Beautiful.
14 would strike that guy. Oh, good shot. He goes down.
Nice.
Is, right between the eyes. All right. Anything else?
Yeah.
Man, that was a good damage roll. All right, so that is it for Grinkle. And actually, we are at 2. So before we get too far into this, why don't we pause here? This battle took longer than I thought it would. Let's do MVP rolls, or votes. We can pick up the... Sorry, what?
Can we vote Shock?
Shock MVP.
Yeah.
No, you can't really vote for NPCs. They can't do much with story points.
On his shock quest line.
Yeah. Alright, so Grinkle with 2 votes, your MVP. Congrats.
Ooh, crazy Grinkle. Is he crazy? Or
It's
is
a little
he
crazy. You had a Joker moment there.
Didn't get hit.
I know, and the funny thing is no one hit him that round, but then someone hit him the next round, and it really
And then I instantly got fucked up. Like,
Oh,
instantly.
God!
Yeah,
Why did I
shit,
do
everyone-
this? What am I
don't hit
doing
me.
here? They have axes. What is wrong with me? Alright, well, let me take some notes. Any, inspiration claims for story stuff?
I was gonna do it after I save these people, but that might be next time now.
Yeah. See if you actually save him. And remember, the MVP gets you a inspiration point, not a story point. Just FYI, Grinkle.
Inspiration, yeah.
Alright, well, yeah, I'll be taking some notes, but hopefully everyone had fun.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good. Seemed to be a lot more orcs than what I remember last time, or did we just have more people?
There's usually more
another
people
adventure
in the fight,
would
but
definitely help.
I also, I kind of tailor the fight depending on, how many people the group has. So it's supposed to be a tough battle.
Yeah.
But
I think we could have handled it a little bit better in some areas, but I think now we are all good.
yeah, and you're still figuring out the dynamics, right? The team dynamics.
Yeah, like a couple of unfortunate
I've never
trades.
used spells ever before, so I'm also very not like ever, but I've never been a spellcaster, so I don't really know.
I can tell you, like,
That-
things like this Asha's Hideous Laughter, I think they usually are better to save for some, like, high priority targets, like for something
I
that
think
you
I'm
don't
seeing
take.
that. Yeah, yeah. Like not just a one-off guy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to use it.
No, but it's cool.
That great. I had a joke line. I needed to use it.
And it actually helped because it did kind of take out one orc for a couple of rounds, so it was good.
I'm here
But
for
now,
it.
like, it could have been better, like Hobgoblin, for example, who is shooting us. But this, yeah, I think a couple of things that we could have done better is getting this dark vision for everyone. Would be very important because those shitty hobgoblins were just hitting us, and in the end, I think less maybe if it was, but then we could not have enough spell slots, of course. But less would be nice if we did not lose concentration on it. And this aura, of course, like this aura, we would be already
So
dead.
good.
Aura.
Oh my
So-
god, that 10 HP every turn is pretty broken early on.
Yeah,
It's broken late on too.
That extra 6 or 8
It's always
HP
really good.
is like a full, maybe 2.
Because even
hits.
at max level, it's 20 because it's based on your cleric level. So if you get 20 points,
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
up
That's
to
crazy.
26.
Yeah, it's not broken, but it is very powerful. Like, it's way more powerful than most of the other
Channel divinities.
Channel divinities.
Because
Yeah. So I do feel like they. I like the mechanic because it's almost like an alternate way of healing by doing prevention, but at the same time, it feels really powerful compared to some of the other specialties.
It's super good when we have a group of guys because then it gives all these little guys like 6, 8, 5
It's
HP
always
every
good.
turn,
Like,
and then
just
yeah,
10
that's
HP
great.
is just amazing.
Very strong.
Imagine if we had a barbarian with raging. It's also halves for him.
Yeah, and like with a barbarian, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
My bardic inspirations get pretty good next level, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good. Can you do anything else with your bardic inspiration yet?
Not yet,
except-
no, just that. But next one, it like something flies around you guys when I give it to you. It'll be like a blob of paint or something like that.
That's cool. That's cool. I think I'm not sure if Bless would be better because I think Nil, you were hit a couple of times, right?
Yes.
So you could have lost concentration by now. So I'm not sure if Bless was a good option or maybe Heal was actually better. Because like Bless, it's nice if you can keep concentrating on it, but
it's also because this isn't concentration, so I can use another concentration. So maybe what's the one that gives us both AC? What's that one?
Oh, what's it called?
Armor of
Warding
the Faith?
Yeah.